everyone, welcome back to WDCODERS. Today in this video, we will learn how to do login and logout functionality using JWT Token in Angular. As you can see my screen, I have created 3 pages. First is login page, second is register page, and the third one is dashboard page. So for accessing the dashboard page, you need a token. If you want to try, suppose I am typing the dashboard here, this is redirected to the login page. Okay, so that means Auth also we will use here. Okay, let's try to log in. This is the Gmail ID which I have provided here. This is the dummy ID. Okay, so if I type 123456, when I click to the login page, this is redirected to the dashboard. Okay, if I want to try to access the login page here, I can't because I have already logged in here. That also we are doing using Auth. If I click to the logout button, you can see this is redirected to the login page. In this video, we will develop backend also in Node.js. So let's start the video. Before starting to code this, my humble request to friends, if you are new on my channel, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you will get the notification for the latest videos. Let's move to the VS Code. I have created a project. I have created a brand new project with the name ng17 JWT Auth. So first of all, we will set the UI, and for the UI, I will use a bootstrap. So let's go to the website first. ng bootstrap. This I want to use, not ngx. ng bootstrap is fine. Okay, I have copied this one. Let's open the terminal. Paste this. Meanwhile, I will open the bootstrap website. Now you can see I have run the project and this is the first page. So I will create a folder structure in the app folder. So first of all, I will create core folder, pages, and one is the shared. Okay, let's create some components. First of all, I will add the component in the pages for login. Second one for a register, and one for the dashboard. Okay, now I will add the layout in the shared folder. Now set the routes. Component. Here I need to add a layout component. Under this, I will use the children. And first path will be a dashboard. I think dashboard should be a default page. Later we will add the guards here. So I will make a copy of this login component, register component, and that should be login, and this is register. I will add the comma. Okay, let's see. But before that, we need to remove this HTML default code, and here we will add the router outlet. Okay, let's see. So here the layout works. Okay, fine. But here should come the dashboard works because we have been set the dashboard by default. Okay, so let's open this layout component. So if I try to add the routerlet here, will not work out, right? Before that, we need to import a router module. Now this will work. Now here we will add the router outlet. Now we can see yes, dashboard is works. Okay, in style.css you can see bootstrap added. Here I will add fonts. Okay, and serif. And before this, I need to add import this Roboto font. Perfect. This is working fine. Now I want to add the now bar first. I will copy from here. Now bar I will copy. Here you can see, here we have a now bar. I want to add this now bar. This is fine for me. So in the layout HTML page, I will add, and instead of this, I will add the container. Now you can see this is light. So I want a dark mode. So here I will add, instead of this, I will add BG dark. Okay. And data BS theme should be dark. Okay. Okay, this is nice. Now these links I want here. So for this I will add something here. Will be justify content. And perfect. This is working fine. Now I want to add 3 routes. Okay, so this will be a dashboard. Login, register. Okay. So based on login, we will hide and show these routes. For now, this is fine. Now I want to add the login and the register form. Here I want to add router link. It should be login. Same I will copy, and this should be a register. Perfect. Now this will be our dashboard. I know I did not we don't have the routes with the name of dashboard, but we will do this. Okay, how? I will make a copy of this one. Instead of this, I will add redirect to. Okay, dashboard I will add here. That should be a colon. Okay, and match, I think path match, right? It should be full. I need to change the name, this one. Right now this is dashboard. Let's check this. This is login. Perfect. Register. That's good. Now in the layout, I will add a main here, and here I will add the router outlet, and I will add class here is container, right? And I will put some margins. So my I will put, and empty, it's fine. That's good. Now I will copy a card here. This is fine. So on the login pages, I need to add this one. Deflux, and that should be a justify content center. Let's check this. On the login page, this is card title, it's fine. I will change the width here. Okay, this is perfect. Now quickly add the form here. So instead of this, I will put a form. So that should be in the body, I think, right? So card title also I need. So here I will add is a login. Okay, image I don't need. I will remove this. Let's see once. So this is login. Perfect. Now here I will add a form. That should be image. Okay, perfect. Here I will make a copy of this one for password. Okay. I will put some classes. That's good. Now I will make a copy of this one. And before this, I will put the control for the for the Angular. So I will create a form group. I will add a constructor here and private FB form builder. I will add a comma here. Sorry, not this one. Comma. Let's add this form, but before this, I will add a form. Reactive forms module. Form group. Right. I will add one disabled form invalid. So button should be disabled if the form is invalid. So if I provide the email ID here, just like martin.john@gmail.com 1 2 3 4 5 6, you can see this is enabled. Okay, so one more function I will add here is for submit. And I will add a condition. This form valid. Okay, so I will add a log here for now. Form value. If you want to check this one, so I will add on submit, and I will add a submit event here. Let's check this. martinjohn@gmail.com 1 2 3 4 5 6. When I click to the login, you can see the data is coming. Okay, so login form is ready. Okay, now I will make a copy of this one, but before this I will put some margin bottom. That will be look like great if I add like this. Yes, looking nice. I will make a copy of this one, put in the register form, and in the register component also I need to make a change. So I will copy here. Here I need to add a reactive forms module, form group, and form builder, control, and the validator, and one more for the name. Okay, name. This is ready. Now in the register form, I will make a copy of this input box, and here I will change. That should be a name. your name. Here also should be a name. Placeholder also I have changed. That should be a text box. Okay. Check once. So when I click to this register, okay, here also I need to make a change is register. So looking nice, right? And this is also visible. If I put the name John Martin at John at gmail.com 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, this is working fine. Now in the dashboard also I will put one card. That should be, I think this is fine, right? Okay, dashboard, and this will be a welcome. So if I type the dashboard, if I remove this one, yeah, dashboard will work by default. Width I will remove. Here I will put one button for the logout. This is logout. Okay, perfect. And in the now bar I will add right. Design is ready. Now I will create one folder is for API. Okay. Now in the API I need to install some packages. Okay. If I create a src folder here and server.ts file, if I create, but before this we need to install npx esc init, right? That will be create one tsconfig.json file. Okay, perfect. And some packages also we need to install. So I will add a log here. App working. Let's run the application npm run dev. So app working, the message we can see here. Basic settings we have done. Let's add some packages. Now, first of all, we will add some folder structure. So src already we have one for the config and one I need for users, one for middleware. Now in the server.ts file, I will add express. Here I need to add the port. So what I will do, I will create one config file here, config.ts. Here we will add all the things just related to the configuration. But before that, we need a .env file. And definitely we require a package. We add port first. I have created this JWT auth, and I will copy the connection string from here. Here I will add the DB name. So that should be a ng17 JWT all. Okay. So this is also fine. Port also we have been added. In the configuration, what we will do, we will add a constant config port like this, port process.env.port, right? So this we have been added. Before this we will import the .env, but before this, first install this npm I a .env. Yeah, TypeScript version also we need to install. Great. Here okay, now we will see, here we will add the port config dot port. What this is saying, app is crashed, address already in use. Okay, I will add the port is 004402. Yeah, it's running perfect. Now in the server, suppose I want to check how this is working. App dot get okay, let's check in the browser. Localhost 4402. Yeah, application is working fine. Now let's check in the Postman first. So you can see I have added this one. So let me copy of this one, and then we can add here. Let's try with this. So yeah, it's working fine. Now we will do we will add some files here. So here in the controller, I will create some functions. Const register, that will be our arrow function. For now, I will return something, so that that will be best. Casing function I will create. Request, response, and one more, next. Nice. So now we will return something, just like a message. This is the register function. I will make a copy of this one. One more I will create for login. And one for the me. I mean, for getting the user details, right? The logged in user details. That's okay. For route, first of all, we'll import express, and const user route I will create. Express dot router. First letter I'm putting is capital, and let me export default. User route. This is nice. User route dot that will be a post twist. So I will add here is register. I will call the function is register from the controller, right? So that should be from the controller. I need to be export this one. Export register login me. Okay, now we will check. Yes, that's working fine. One more for login, and this will be the get API for getting the logged in user detail. Now this we will add on a server.ts file. Let's remove this app.use slash API users user route. Here I will add. Just check once. So this is the login page. Okay, so here I will add the post. That will be a API users login. Yeah, it's working fine. Here I will add for register. That will be a post. This is also fine. Okay. So now a route is done, controller is done. We will create the schema. And before this, we will add one db.ts file for database configuration. For database configuration, first of all, we will import the mongoose. And after this, we'll create one constant that will be async. Okay, it's fine. Now let's export this one. Default db. Now this function we need to be called on a server.ts file. Let's call this and check in the console message is coming or not. Yeah, message is coming. Database connected successfully. So this is also we have done. Now add the types first. Import mongoose. Now we will add the code for the register. Here we will return one message. Return status will be 400.json. And I will return one message. All fields are required. Okay. Now we will check for the existing user schema dot find one email I will provide here. If user already exists, then we will return one more message. User already exists. Okay. The next one is we'll add the try catch block. And if the user is not exist, then we will first of all we will hash the password, right? Await I will add, and one package I will install, bcrypt. Okay, and the TypeScript version also we need to install after this. Right? Okay, now we will hash this password, but we need to import first. Import from bcrypt dot hash. Here that will be the how many rounds we are hashing the password. So I'm providing 10. Const new user, await user schema, create I will add, name, email, and the password will be hashed password. Okay. Now we will return status 201. The message also we need to provide. Status is true. Message is user created. Data also we can provide is just like ID we can provide. ID new user dot underscore ID, right? And email also we can provide new user dot email. That's it. The catch error, I will copy this one and will provide the same error, and that will be the 400, and also we can provide like this. Okay, and we can say is error is something went wrong, because in the production we don't want to show the actual message because that can breach the code. So that's it. Not all code paths return a value. Let's return this also. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now we'll check will be work fine or not. So first of all, we will try with this blank values. Okay, so you can see message is coming. Now we will provide some data. just like a name, John Martin. Email I will provide, that will be a dummy email. Let me put the example here. Add the password. Yeah, we have got the message user created, and also we can see in the database right now is blank. When we refresh, yeah, we got the data. Okay, now we will work. Now we will work on the login API. So some code we need from this. So first of all, we will copy of this one. Here we don't require this email, so we will remove this. Name, oh sorry, email and password is fine. All fields are required. This is fine. Now we will copy of this one because we need to check the user exists or not. So first of all, we will check with the email ID. If we are not getting the data, then user is not found. User not found. We will add the message. Okay. Now, if we got the user, then we need to match the password is correct or not. We will add is password match. Await, decrypt, compare password and user dot password. If password is not matched, then we will return the message is incorrect credentials. Okay, now we will add the try catch block here, and inside this we will generate the token, because if the user password is matched, then we need to generate the token that we need to set. Okay, so for this we will check once we have been installed the JWT token or not. We did not install, so let's install first. npm i JSON web token, and TypeScript version also we need to install. Okay, now import first. From I need a verify, sorry, sign from JSON web token. So this is return. Okay, the same message also I want to copy. Something went wrong. I need to provide it in the error block. Now we will create one constant for the token, and sign I will add. Here I will add the user ID because I need to give the payload here. So I will add the sub user underscore ID config.jwt secret I need to provide. So in the config we will get JWT secret as a string, and expiry also we need to provide, right? Will be a 1 day. Now we need to return response. Status will be 200, and in the JSON, sorry, in the data we need to status is true. Message user logged in, and data I need to provide. I will copy from above. So same type of data I need to provide, but one more thing, that will be a user. Here I will provide the name also, the user dot name, and one more thing, token. Yes, perfect. Now let's check this one, login API. Open the Postman, and here I will copy of this one. First of all, we'll check if we provide, if we click on the send button, as it is coming, all fields are required, right? And if I copy this one, this will be a JSON. Let's remove the name. First of all, we will provide, let me add to here, because this user is not exist, so we are expecting some messages should come there. When we click on the send message, you can see user is not found. Okay, so if I remove this too, and if I change the password, incorrect credentials is coming. Okay, just provide the exact information. When you click on the send button, yes, user logged in, and we got the token. Perfectly fine. Okay, now we will protect our routes. So in the middleware, we will create one file, authenticate.ts, and inside this uh, we will add one constant, authenticate. Same thing I need to provide here, request response in the next. So let's extract the token from the headers. We add the not here, and I will add the try catch block, because here I want to pass the text. Token.split. I need to decode this token. And the same secret we need to provide, which we have been used for creating the token. Okay, the string I will add here. Now the request, actually I need to add the data in the request. So first of all, I will extend export face, that will be the auth request, extend request, and I will add the user ID also here, the user ID string. The request as auth request and underscore request dot user ID. I will provide the code dot sub as a string. Okay, and I need to add the next here. If we got any error, then we can provide unauthorized here. Okay, and we will provide the status is 401. Let's export this one. Port default authenticate. Now the error is coming. Okay, not all code path return a value. Let's check. Should be written. Now this authenticate we will use in the route, because this I need in this me. Okay, if I access this one, so how that will be work? So I will add one more request here. Add request. I will add the me here, and let me copy the route. Me. When I click to the send button, you can see authorization token is required, right? So let me copy of this one, and if I provide in the headers here a token, yeah, me function, that means it is working fine. You can see here in the controller we are returning this one, right? Me function. Here we will return the loaded user information. Okay, so I will add one constant here, and request as a auth request. I will do the same thing we need to do. Const user await user schema, find by ID, and ID we will get from the request underscore request dot ID. A user ID we have, right? Now if we got the user details, so we will return this type of things. Okay, let me remove the token from here, and this message also. Now if we didn't get the information of the user, then we can provide this message. Okay, let's check once. Yes, it's working fine. So now the API is ready. So this API we need to use in Angular. Let me close all the files and move to the Angular application. Let's go to the app folder, and in the core folder we will create one file in the folder constant, and inside this we will create one file constant.ts, because we will add the API endpoints. So const API URL, we can copy from the Postman, because this we need, right? Now I will export the const API endpoint auth register API URL I will use. Here I will add users register. Let me copy of this one. That will be a login. This will be a me. Let me add one constant for the token. Okay, spot const, that will be a local storage token. User token we will install, we will add in the local storage. Perfect. Now we will create services. Ng service I will add inside the core services auth. Okay, this file is ready. I will add the HTTP client here. HTTP client. Okay, here I will add three methods. So that will be a register first. Second one is for login, and one for me API. Okay. Now we need a model here, so I will add the model. Let me create one folder. Model. Common model.ts. Here I will add export interface user, and I think the payload I need to be created, so that's why I will add a login payload. Okay, that will be an email, password, string, and password string. One more I will add, register payload. One more I need here is name, and before this I will create one more for user. Interface user underscore ID is string name, and I think I need to require this one, right? Spot interface API response. So here I will add status. I will add optional this one. This will be a boolean, not like this. I need to, okay, and the data will be like in which form the data will come. Okay, and sometimes we need a message, right? So message also I will add as string. That also will be the option. And one more for error. Okay, so now the models are ready. This we can use. Login payload. Here I will add a login payload. That will be a login payload. Here I will add return. This HTTP will be the post request. API responses I need is API response user. Yes, that will be a user. Okay, and one more thing, we need a token sometime. The token also will be there. So here I need to provide is API endpoint auth login. I need to provide the payload here. Okay, perfect. Now the same thing I need to do for the register. Register payload. That will be a register. Okay. Here the API response also will come. Let's check first these APIs. Okay, one more for the me API I need to add. So payload, there we don't need a payload. That will be like this because we need a get API. Okay, so it would be me here. Let me add capital M for assistant. Perfect. Now we will add, first of all, in the configuration and configuration, we'll import the HTTP client module. Import providers from HTTP client module. Okay. Now we can use this API and we can check. So in the login first, we will check. So in the constructor, or we can inject, right? Just like login service checked login service, not a login service, auth service. That also will be the auth service. Inside this, you can use this auth service login. I can provide form.value and subscribe will add. Sorry, response I need to add, right? And let me log this response. Let's check this one. So in the login, if we provide, definitely we will got one error. So I will add Martin at John, sorry, .john at gmail.com, for example.com. 1 2 3 4 5 6. You can see login API is coming, but we are getting the course error, right? So sometimes we have seen the course error will come. In the payload, you can see this is we are providing the data. Okay, let me resolve this course error. For this, first of all, what we need, API will install one package course, and the TypeScript version also we need to install. Types. Okay. Now in the API, here I will add the course, but I think I need to import first. Import course from course. That's it we need to do. Let me check once. Yeah, this is working fine. So we are getting 200 status code and we are getting the response, right? Token also we have here. So now we need to store this token in the local storage. So here we can do this. So here we are getting the data. So here we pipe I will add. Inside the pipe, I will add the map. Once the return once. Okay. Let me do one. Actually, that should be like this. Once. So inside this, we need to provide. Not here. Okay. So now the pipe is ready. Here we will add the local storage. So if the response status is true, then what we will do, local storage dot set config, not config, we need from the constant. So we'll add the local storage dot token, and here we will provide the token response dot token. Okay. So this is saying what this is saying. This can be undefined. Okay. So here we will add one more thing is response dot token. Now this will work. Okay. So now token we will this will be add. Let's check once. In the application local storage, we have, let me check once. So this is for Firebase. I don't know. Let me clear this one first. Okay. Now in the login, I will add Martin at dot John at example.com. You can see user token. This is adding here, right? Now after login, we need to redirect on the dashboard page. So that we will do from here. Let me inject the router. That will be a router. So dot navigate, router dot navigate on the blank page, because that will be redirect on the dashboard. Okay. Let's check once. Let me clear this one. Martin John at gmail at example.com 1 2 3 4 5 6. Something not right. Bad request. Really? User not found. Martin dot John. Spelling is correct. Martin dot John. Let me check once. This is also saying like this. Let me check once. Is the user is available there? Let me refresh this one. Yes. This is example.com. What I have written? Example. Oh, this is example. It should be example, right? When I click to the login, yeah, this is redirected on the dashboard page, which is working fine. One more function I need to be create. I think the auth service is logout, and in the logout, what I will do, I will remove this one, right? Remove item and remove item, and I need to be redirect. So here I will inject router and inject router. This dot router dot navigate. Which page? me check once. So in the dashboard, I need to add this one. Uh, Dashboard page. Here I need to inject the auth service. Auth service, right? Now, if I click to logout, then this auth service dot logout, I need to call the logout only. Okay. Now this function we will add on this button will be button. Click I will add. Okay. Now this is fine. Let me refresh this one. So in the application, you can see we have the user token. If I click to the logout, yeah, this is redirecting on the login page, and this is also clear. So this is working fine. Okay. The same thing we need to add. Let me close all the files. Same thing I need to add in the just like the login page I have done. The login.ts file I have added this one. So same I need to do in the register. Let me do once. So first of all, I need to inject this one. Router, and this one also. Now let me copy of this one, this code I need to copy. It should be register, and after successfully register, I need to be login page. Okay. So in the register, when I click on this one, let me click on user for testing. It will be a Kelly L dot Kelly at example.com. And I click to the register. Yes, register successfully. I have got yes, user created, and this is redirecting on the login page, right? So this is also working fine. But here is the case. Suppose I am on a login page, and if I want to access this dashboard, you can see that I can access, right? And if I dashboard, I want to access the login page. Yes, this is working fine. Now it shouldn't work like this. So if we don't have the token, why I am accessing the dashboard? So this is also we need to be protect. So for this, I will create the guards in this code folder. ONGG guard I will add for guards. So first of all, I will add the auth guard, and one is the guest guard. Guest guard only if we don't have the login token, and the auth guard if we have the token, right? So for test, for checking how we can check, right? So we have the guard or not. So in the service file, I mean, already we have the local storage. By the local storage, we can identify. So like this, we can do. Suppose if so this will be the auth guard, right? So before this, I need to be inject the auth service. Inject auth service, and that will be the constant. And here I will add one more router. Yeah. So in the auth service, I need to check. I think I don't need to be check the auth service. Only I need to check in the local storage we have the data or not. So if we have, then it's fine. Otherwise, need to be uh, redirect, right? But we can create one the variable, or we can create one signal in the auth service so that we can identify the user is logged in or not, right? Let's do this. So in the services, I will create one signal is log in. Okay, signal I will create, the value will be boolean. Okay, by default that will be a false. So if we have been logged in, and we can update this one, this logged in, update by true. Okay, and here I will add the false because we have been logged out. So I will add the false here, right? So here the two things I need to be add there. Now if I want to check this one, what is the value of this one, or based on this value, how we can check the auth guard when the value is here or not. So I can check is logged in, can add like this. Okay, if we go the true, then that means we can't access the login page, and we need to be we can't access the login and register page for, and we need to be redirected on the dashboard page. Okay, and if we don't have, just like because here we need to be set the condition for don't have, we don't have the token, that means if this is the false, then we need to be redirected the login page. Okay, if we don't have, then it's fine, this should be true. Let's check this one. Now in the routes I need to be checked, right? So this is our protected route. Here I can add, can activate auth guard okay. Now let's check this one. First of all, we will check in here what we have. We don't have nothing, right? I mean, we don't have the user token here, and in definitely by default we have been passed this one, right? In the services, both service we have been passed this false. So let's check this one. Can we access the dashboard? We can't access, right? This is redirecting on the login page because we don't have the login, and the value is false. Now suppose we have been logged in here, just like Martin Don at sample.com. I will add the password. If I click to this one, so this is redirecting on the dashboard page, right? So this is working fine. Now if I want to access the login, can access. This is not true, right? And here if I put the dashboard, that also you can see I can't access, right? Let's check in the application what we have. In application we have the token, but why I'm not able to access this one? That means the value is not updating, right? If I want to check, because when the value will be the page will be refreshed, the value of this signal will be false. Now in the constructor we can check this one. If we have the token, right, we can create one function here, get user token. So here we can check in the local storage get item. Here we can add local storage dot token, and we can return this one. Here we can one more thing. If we have the token, then we can pass this true, otherwise we'll pass a false, right? This is also fine. Okay, this is actually we need to provide the token that only we need to do. Here we use this function in the constructor if this dot get user token, if we have the token, then what we need to do, we need to set this is true. Okay, let's check once. So now this is screen. Let me refresh this one. If I access dashboard and access, right? Now if I access the login page, dashboard, if I click to the dashboard, you can see I can access. But why, if I already log in, why I'm able to access the login page? That also we need to do. So in the guest card, same thing we need to do, just like in auth card we have done. Let me open the guest card, copy the code, right? Now you can do in one file also, but more conditions you need to write there. Now in the auth service, if the user already log in, then we need to send on the dashboard page. Okay, let me check once, because okay, this guest card also we need to be added there. Where? In the login and the register page. Guest card, it might need to be copied. Let's check this one. So if I want to access the login page, I can't access, right? It's also working fine. But one more thing I need to do, I need to hide these options. Okay, let me do this. So these options we have in a nav bar. So in the shared layout component, we'll import the auth service, it auth service, right? Now I can create one variable is logged in, and this auth service dot is logged in. I can check value. We handle this. Now here I will put one condition. If this is true, then we need to show only the dashboard. Now this is fine. Now if I add the else condition, let me cut and paste here. Check once. This is dashboard. Okay. If I click to the logout, okay, this is redirecting on the login page, but this is dashboard only. If I refresh, this will be login and register. So this is also we need to do. How we can do? We need to go in the layout component.ts file and we need to add the effect, right? In the constructor, sorry, in ng on init, I can use that one. So implements on init, ng on init, effect use, and the same I need to copy paste. By default I can put this false, right? And here I can put right, but I think we will get one error. This is saying effect is only used in injection. Okay, so I need to add injector, and what will be the value is true. Let me check once. This injector I need to inject. So what is the injector? I need to inject I need to import here in the effect. It will be a in a capital case injector. So this I need to be used here, right? So before this I need to be inject this one, could be injector I. Okay, now let's check this one. Yeah, error respond. Now try once. Martin don't add example form 1 2 3 4 5 6. If I click to the login, this is dashboard, right? If I click to the logout, login narration, working fine. Okay. Now one more thing we need to do. We need to get the data, because when I click to the login, suppose Martin join at example.com 1 2 3 4 5 6. So now I have logged. Okay. Now what I want the welcome. After the welcome, I want to provide the name here, and name we can get. You can see in this postman in the me API we have all the data, but we need to provide the token. That also we need to be done, right? How we can provide the token? So for the token, we need to be create one file, which is interceptors we need to use here. Okay, now in this interceptor, let's check once what we have. So if we have the token, then we can provide the token like a request to clone. We can do dot clone and set headers. Here we need to add the token also, if we have the token. So that means if the user is logged in, then definitely we have the token, right? So I will add, because before this I need to be for inject auth service. One mistake I have done is I need to be add here authorization, right? Like this I need to do. So this is fine. Okay. And sometimes we got a error, so that also we need to be take care. I will add a pipe here, and we can add the retry, so that will be attempt 2 times. Okay, and catch error I will add here, catch error. E and colon I will add HTTP error response. If E dot status I will add token. Sorry, I will remove the token, and I will navigate to the first page. I mean, on the login page, I will add. So here I will add. First of all, I need to be remove the token. The local storage dot remove item local storage I will add, and token I need to be removed. And let me inject the router also. Okay, import, and here a router dot navigate this I will. Okay, I will add constant error because I need a message or the text. So that's why e dot error dot message e dot status text, and that I will be throw. Okay, so return throw error this I will return. Okay, perfect. Now we can check this one, but before that we need to be adding the configuration file. So for this what we can do is provide not a provide http client we need to add. Okay, here we will add with interceptor. Here we will add http interceptor. I think I need to do like this. Okay, let's check this one. So which API we need to be test, right? So we need to check the me API, which is not working right now. We need to call it. So we will call in a dashboard page. Okay, on the dashboard page already we have been inject this auth service. So we will add the implements on init, and we will create one variable for user. Okay, and by default we will pass here and we will add one, and in ng on init we will add this auth service me subscribe next once this dot user response dot data we need, right? So here now we can check, and one more thing we can do. For this we can log this. Let's you can see this is working, right? We got the data, and in the headers you can see we are sending the JWT token, sorry, just web token we are passing. That's why we are getting the data. Now we can add the username, right? Welcome John Martin, right? Here we can, and because this will be the dynamic data, so what we need to be add, therefore we can add, and here we will do this one and render it as user dot name. Okay, and here we will add when on user, sorry, when user. Let's check this one. This is saying unexpected closing block. Okay, we check once. Okay, one more was here. Now you can see the John Martin is coming. If I refresh again, John Martin is coming. Oh, that I want to do, and I click to the logout. It's working fine. Okay, so I hope you have got a lot of things. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for the latest videos. Thank you so much guys for watching the video.